People don't need to be saved or rescued. They need knowledge of their own power and how to access it. This is where science and spirituality meet.
Join us as we deep dive into topics and share tools to empower yourself along your soul's journey. Welcome back, everyone, to Deep Dive Soul Talk with Lisa and Wendy. Today, we're going to deep dive right into a juicy topic: how to deal with negative people. Some of them can be people we know, some are strangers, but you know how they say in real estate, location, location, location. When I think about negative people, I think about perspective, perspective, perspective. Another grounding tool. If you can have perspective, you got the majority of the battle handled here.
A lot of the time we have this need to try to prove ourselves to people or get people to see our point of view. I think that becomes such a roadblock with dealing with negative people, and just kind of observing people, I think's a big key also in how we can express ourselves to others and comfortable. They say never talk about politics, but you do have your friends that that they're on that same frequency as you, then talk to them about it.
Right. Know your audience, know who you can have those conversations with.
Yeah, I think that's a real big tool in dealing with quote unquote negative people is stay in your lane, know your zone.
I was also thinking, about negative people. They need to be right? They need to be the authority to overtake a situation or an experience. They need to make you feel inferior, insecure. And really, if you do the science behind it or learn the psychology behind it, is they really want to bring us down to where they are. And some don't know that they may have that manipulating behavior.
It's a reflection of what's going on with us inside is how we treat others. So if you're walking around, doing those things, it's just a reflection of your insecurities and you're devaluing yourself and feeling that need to go around and do that to others, whether that's manipulating people into things, just overall having a toxic behavioral energy about you.
Making you second guess your thoughts, right? In terms of say gaslighting or again, belittling you.
Yeah, it can come in the form of so many psychological labels.
Right.
When you're dealing with highly negative people, the best thing to do is just not give them any of your energy. The more we ask for it and we ask for it, I love that saying, sometimes the best response is no response. Because it just doesn't deserve your precious energy. You can't keep feeding these negative people our precious energy.
Don't let them take up real estate in your head. It's like, don't let them take up your soul energy, your vitality, your goals, your mission. The other thing I thought about is patience. It takes a lot of patience when you're up against somebody that may be relentless, right? And is going to make sure they win. Okay, fine. Let them win. But who really is taking command of the situation, right? So give yourself that win and setting healthy boundaries. In terms of the boundaries, ascertain quickly as best you can, get back to that perspective. What is theirs and what is mine? Like you said, don't have to defend. That's you doing self-care.
That's self-care, I think, the biggest component, because if you're doing your own self-care, you know who you are. And if something triggers you, then that is a key indicator of your own healing. Why is this triggering so much? What do I need to look at? And the more you become in a habit of taking accountability for your own actions and how you're exerting your energy in interacting with that person, will teach you a lot about yourself as well.
Right.
you know,
And
and
I
sometimes we do have to communicate with these people so that we don't get stepped all over. And that's a part of those setting healthy boundaries and how you're coming across and communicating that. A key
Mhm.
tool is try to communicate when you're not in a state of emotion. It just sets the tone for a much better conversation when you're not upset, so you're not, directing your energy at them in a negative way. You could come and collect your thoughts, come from a grounded space, communicate what you need to. And sometimes you can communicate all of those things and it will get you nowhere either. So being in acceptance of that, everybody has free will. We can't change or influence other people as much as we would like to. And I think it's just owning that as well, that it's okay to agree to disagree.
Wow, you said a lot there, a lot. And it's true. No, I mean, everything's so valuable and such great perspective, that silence and holding that grounding cord for yourself, and not responding. And you said not coming from a place of emotion, but how do you do that in the moment when somebody's just coming at you and just keep digging in, a few things I was thinking today is be in that observer role, have that perspective and patience, take a 3 count breath, have a few things in your toolbox to know how to handle when you're first up against a negative person.
There's nothing wrong with saying, I hear you. I'm going to collect my thoughts before I give you a response.
Yes.
You taking that time to process that so that what you do say you mean and it's coming through and you've thought about it than just reacting to it. I think a lot of the times when we just react to things, we always end up, oh, well, I'm sorry. And it's good to apologize. And that's good if you could get solid apologies out of people. Many have a hard time with that though.
Yeah.
So it's a dance and every situation is different. When someone's just coming at you, it's a normal response to just want to react back. But the whole key is to evolve ourselves out of being so reactive, because it does become um, a shackle to you that leads to other healing and conditioning that you would need to do.
Right. So, yes, how are you going to take care of yourself? And I thought about a negative person, how that phrase, hurt people, hurt people. So there's more there. And I like what you said. Don't give energy to it. Don't respond. Leave it alone. Step back. Give yourself time to think, or find a way to get out of there and move out of that situation. That allows you to collect your thoughts and imagine that may allow them to see how they came towards you or towards the world in a new way, in a new perspective as well. Maybe they will come back and say, I wish I hadn't have come at you like that.
And just, sending them healing love energy. It's unfortunate, the circumstance or the situation, and just keep sending it, the love and the light to it, that maybe they can, reanalyze their perspective or their thoughts. And in the meantime, don't hold on to what is not yours.
Yes. Well said. And on that note, we'll end right here because I think that was perfectly said. So
All right, everybody.
thank you for being here today.
Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.